Well, hey y'all, I want to talk to you just for a few seconds, a few minutes maybe today about my dehydrator. Now this is a cosori dehydrator and I ordered it from Amazon. I don't like to order things. I prefer to find it from a real live person, but there wasn't anybody that carried these. Now this has 6 shelves. It's run by a regular 110 plug-in and it has a door. Those are so helpful in life. And it comes with 6 of these trays that look like cookie sheets. But let me tell you what I have done. I had picked up a box of just baby bella mushrooms, and then I came down with the bronchitis, so I couldn't do anything with them. Didn't feel like it. So I thought I do not want to let them go to waste, considering the way food is going and the price of things are going. So I cleaned them like you do with a very not damp, but a real dried out damp paper towel, and I cut the little tail end off of them, and then I sliced them like you were going to cut them to put them in a salad, and then I put them on these sheets. Now that 1 pound gave 2 dried sheets. Now you'll know they're dehydrated whenever they make a little crispy sound. Now let's see, I put those in about 8 o'clock last night, and it is 10 till 10. You really cannot get things too dry, because if it has any moisture in it, y'all, it's going to go bad, and then you've just wasted everything. But you want these to get cool. Now there's a thing called conditioning, and what that is, you're just making double dog sure that they don't have any moisture. So I've let these cool, and if I was smart, I would have got my little canning funnel. But I'm going to put these in any old glass jar. You need to use glass, y'all. The first time I did this, I used a plastic baggie, and they took on moisture out of the air. You're just going to put the seal on, put the lid on it, and then I'm probably going to about several times a day, you pick it up and you turn it around, and if there's any moisture in that, you'll see it. They'll kind of glump up together. You'll see some little beading of moisture, but you want to do this for 4, 5, 6, 7 days, depending on what you got and depending on what kind of hurry you're in. Now, I know these are extremely dry, but I put these on 125 degrees, and that's typically where you dehydrate most fruits and vegetables. But there is a wonderful Facebook page, y'all, and they know everything about everything when it comes to dehydrating. And y'all, they're very nice. There's not a hind end and a whole bunch. And it's called Dehydrating Tips and Tricks. And I'll put a link, or I'll tag them. I'll figure out how to do that. But y'all, they're very, very, oops, sorry about that. They're very, very nice people. Now, if you're doing, I'm not an expert on this, y'all. I'm just learning, because we need to be taking better care of our food. And with the shortages that are coming, we need to figure out how to free up room in our freezer. Now, it's fine if you go to the store and buy 5 bags of onions, peas, and carrots and all those mixtures, but you've taken up all the room in your freezer. And if your electricity goes out, what you going to do? So if you dehydrate things, you can make them shelf stable for years, especially if they're sealed very well. I guess it was last week one day. Scroll back through my videos and you'll see the little jar attachment that you put on these things, and use your vacuum sealer, and you can actually seal one of these. Now, that does not replace water bath or pressure canning, but it's a way to seal your sugars and flours and things that you want to put up for a great amount of time. But anyway, I just want to share this with y'all, and let's see what I was going to, one thing, when I mentioned the peas and carrots and stuff like that, there are a lot of things that you need to blanch first. But if you find these bags at the grocery store that are frozen, find them on sale, y'all, those are ready right then to dehydrate. Now, just me talking to myself, here at the cabin we have propane. If I dehydrated something in my oven, which I very well could, here at the cabin, it's propane. I don't want to have my oven going for 10 hours and use up all that propane. And at home, we've got electric, just regular old electric. And I don't want to run that, which is a 220 plug-in. I don't want to run that amount of electricity for that long. But this is an economical way to dehydrate your foods, and it'll pay for itself in the long run. One of the things that you can do, and I haven't done it yet, but I'm real excited about it, is if you have cereal or anything that's supposed to be crunchy, corn chips or anything like that that gets kind of soggy, you can dehydrate those and bring them back to life. And one of the other things is I have read that some people will proof their bread. This goes very low in temperature. You can proof your bread. You could proof your kombucha. It's just, once you start digging into something, y'all know how it is. There's all kinds of little rabbit holes you can go through, and you can find out all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to quit yammering on and on. But here is my dehydrated mushrooms. One more thing before y'all go. A couple weeks ago, I had dehydrated some cooked rice, I had some mushrooms, I had some dehydrated cooked black beans, and I had some dehydrated ginger. And so I put about 1/4 cup of the beans and the rice and this and a little bit of the ginger and added some boiling water to it. Y'all, in 15-20 minutes, and I put a little bone broth in it too. I had a little bowl of soup. How easy is that? Camping. These things like this are a wonderful thing to take camping. But anyway, that's enough of that. I will tag in that Facebook group, y'all. They are fabulous. Dehydrating tips and tricks. And until next time, I'll see you later. Go do something fun, y'all.